Estevez at second. Parsons at first. One gone. Cue shot here out towards short. One there.
Come on, find it.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So next to hit is Nick Prado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the next to bat will be Bubba Starling. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Travis Jones. He popped out in his first trip. The set and the 1-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now in the box, Kendall Samuel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Reined in.
Oh, beat it out. Beat it
Throw
out.
to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here is Kendall Samuel, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
The first baseman.
Striding in is Rangel Ravelo, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now a swing and a little bouncer, softly hit to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is Carlos Rincon, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Drilled to the right side, and that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there.
That brings up Bubba Starling.
The center fielder, number 11, Bubba.
To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, here is Kendall Samuel. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
3.
Up next, Kendall Samuel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Starling is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
4-4. Take the base. 3. He's out. You're out. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kendall Samuel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Samuel.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Dig.
Starling finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
He's run into some struggles early on at the AA level. It's his first real challenge in the professional ranks. Al Leiter joins me. Al, what's going through his mind right now? How does a young player like this work past that first struggle?
Well, you just said it. You know, what's in his mind? That baseball is a game of failure. So you have to find out what is distracting him to not being able to do his job, which is whatever it is. As a hitter, see the ball, get a strike, put the ball, bat on ball, hit it hard. Pitchers, get ahead, throw strikes, know your repertoire, know who you are, and really have a good mindset. The better players, the consistent players, have a strong mind, mental toughness, and really understand that it's an ebb and flow to a season. It doesn't always go in one line.
And it can be a small mechanical change that unlocks big success as well.
Absolutely. You know, some issues are mechanical. Some are either repertoire as a pitcher or maybe an approach and a bat. And usually it always reverts back to your question, is that what's in his mind. You got.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the.
You're out. 3. 4-4.
So now here is Kendall Samuel looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting.
Next to dig in, Freddie Fermin, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kendall Samuel, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's set down 1 away.
Ball 4, take the man. He's out.
At the plate now is Gabriel Cancel, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on. So next to bat will be Kendall Samuel. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Line hard deep into left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up is Gabriel Cancel. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Hit weakly on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now it'll be Kendall Samuel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Turner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Sam Turner.
The right fielder, Sam Turner.
Line toward the alley in left center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Emmanuel Rivera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that?
Now to the plate, here is Kendall Samuel. He flew out in his last AB. First offering.
Well, just like your fielders pick you up sometimes, right here, he's got a chance to pick his guy up after that error would have ended the inning. It's a team game.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Northwest Arkansas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Andrew Erdahl takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Gabe Spire turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year.
They left 21 runners on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league. Stepping in next, Suli Matias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any.
4-4, take your base.
So now here is Kendall Samuel looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Samuel.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Perkins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So the next to bat will be Gabriel Cancel. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Cancel.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Ready now is Kendall Samuel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering.
Samuel.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. What's your pitch? Let's go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Popped up. Cancel is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We've played 2 full.
He's out. He's there.
Next, here is Freddie Fermin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
4-4, take your base. 3. He's safe. 3. He's safe. That hit him. He's got first. 3. First base.
Next, it'll be Freddie Fermin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Kendall Samuel as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Digging in will be Justin Yurchak. It was a walk in his last trip. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. High in the air out to center field. Turner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in next, Jake Peter. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Perkins comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And now here is Drew Avens. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 2-1. He's running. Pitch inside the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now to bat, Drew Avens. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner.
You're going.
Samuel rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 6-6.
Boy, there were big RBIs.
Three.
Next up is Kendall Samuel. Singled in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that...
He's out. That hit him. First base. Ball 4. He's out.
Next to stand in is Kendall Samuel. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Yurchak is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Big at-bat now, and here is Drew Avens. The winning run stands at second base. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at... Kendall Samuel trying here to plate the tying run from second. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Brewers, 10 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Naturals, 9 runs, 16 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Matter of fact, trying to beat a cake, boss, fill up the bag. To the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my nose just like a speaker. Try to move up, dip me up on Pico. Yeah, got you.
At some point, just about every prospect goes through a tough phase. Your bat goes cold, you can't find your feel on the mound, just nothing feels right. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, what is it like as a prospect in the minor leagues to go through struggles like that?
It's tough. It's tough because when you get to the minors, you really probably haven't struggled. You know, you haven't faced this kind of competition, so you really haven't struggled huge. I know for me, when I first got into pro ball, I was a second-round pick of the Indians. I had just led the country in hitting at University of Richmond, 461. I was the best hitter in the country. I get to the minor leagues. One of my hitting coaches is like, hey, listen, let's change your stance a little bit. Let's lower you down, get in your legs. And I'm like, oh, this guy must know what he's talking about. He's a professional coach. I struggle so bad for 2 weeks. I'm hitting 140. I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'm going to get released. Remember, Joel Skinner comes up to me, my manager, and he says, you know what, Case? He goes, you're a great hitter. That's why they took you in the second round. Tonight, I want you to start hitting your way. So that night, I got taller. I started hitting. I ended up winning the batting title that year. The point was failures, the struggle, all that stuff, anxiety is built into baseball. You, as an individual player, have to learn how to talk to yourself mentally, know yourself as a hitter or as a pitcher, and believe in yourself. That's what's going to get you to the next level.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team. Their manager lets them know it.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Tulsa Drillers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edwin Yesida will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny? Next, it'll be Kendall Samuel.
Batting fourth.
First pitch of the
The
AB now.
shortstop,
Fouled
Kendall
away.
Samuel.
Still only one out in the inning. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down.
3.
Batting eighth. The first baseman, Michael Clark.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3. He's out.
Now to the plate, Kendall Samuel struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ziegler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
3. 3. He's out. 3.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, Royce Lewis. Hit to short. Reined in. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So now into the box is Kendall Samuel. Flew out last time up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Lewis is there, 1 away. Next to hit, Carlos Rincon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it.
On the bag, on the bag.
Whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now to the plate, Justin Yurchak. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Samuel on third with 2 out. Soft liner to the right side. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. Wow. Next to hit is Jordan Gore. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on it?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Wind Surge lead it 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kendall Samuel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Wichita rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Charlie Barnes notches his 3rd win of the year. Tom Hackemer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I don't
MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's the second of this three-game series. Between the Wichita Wind Surge. It's baseball on the show. Into the box, Zue Lin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now, Kendall Samuel. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning.
That hit him. He's got first.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Whitefield. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On to first, and they get them both. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Whitefield. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again, and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Throw won't get him. And stepping in, Kendall Samuel. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This one's flared off to the right side. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Samuel on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and late reactions, and they got Stepping in once again is Trey Cabbage. It was a walk in his last trip. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in is Kendall Samuel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Hit to first. Scooped up.
Stand up right here.
And
Stand
he'll
up.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors. Next up, Kendall Samuel in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun...
Score the set.
Well, you can bet he'd like to make a little more contact going forward. It's been a lot of strikeouts recently for him. He needs to rediscover his stroke at the plate. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, how does a guy bounce back when he's fanning at this rate?
Well, you know, when I'm watching this guy swing, he looks a little lost. And I think the biggest thing about when you're striking out a lot, it's more of a mental thing, right? And so what happens is anxiety comes in because you're striking out and you're like, okay, I'm going to try harder. And when you try harder in baseball, you go backwards. And what happens is when you try harder and you get that anxiety, it turns your vision off. It's crazy. It turns your vision off. When you get relaxed and slow down, it turns your vision on, right? You want to be able to see the ball late. And what happens when you're striking out, like this guy's doing a lot right now, is that you're making decisions earlier. The ball's at 54 feet and you're swinging, right? The ball's, you haven't really seen the ball in those last 4 or 5 feet. That's where great hitters work. So when you're striking out a lot, that's what happens. You lose the ball too early and make decisions too early. So for me, as a hitter, I would tell this guy, hey, listen, let's take some deep breath. Let's slow down. Tonight, let's take a couple first pitch pitches, and so that we can really see the ball. And I always said, when you're striking out, that means you're going to get the ball. Tonight, let's get jammed. Let's let the ball jam us so that we know we're seeing it late.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mitch White, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's strong.
So next to hit is Kendall Samuel. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Samuel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Whitefield is there, 2 gone.
All right, hang on. Right here, right here.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Rangel.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kendall Samuel. Now the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Find the ball.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And now in the box, Justin Yurchak. He flew out in his last debut. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Samuel gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So here is Rangel Rebello looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wheel is there to put it away for out number 1.
On the bag, pick it up.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, Jake Peter grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jake Peter becomes out number 2 this inning. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now
striding in is Robert Leonard, singled in his last at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3. Now at the plate is Jordan Gore. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Up next, Kendall Samuel.
Now batting, shortstop, Kendall Samuel.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, here is Justin Yurchak. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to dig in, Rangel Ravelo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate now is Jake Peter.
Number 3, second baseman, Jake Peter.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Kendall Samuel. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kendall Samuel.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Malik Ziegler.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen. I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
So next to bat will be Kendall Samuel. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ziegler will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind away with a
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chandler Shepard is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kendall Samuel. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Samuel.
Looped out toward third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
3, 4, 4, extra base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kendall Samuel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Samuel.
Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss. Nice slider at the knees.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Song rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. Now to the plate, here is Justin Yurchak. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Stepping in next, Omar Estevez. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. That brings in Lauren Cole. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Now it'll be Aaron Whitefield, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear.
Take the base.
Your attention, please.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kendall Samuel. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the next to bat will be Justin Yurchak. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 3-0 pitch. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
The first baseman.
Ready now is Jake Peter. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next, here is Drew Avens. He bounced out last time up.
Drew Avens.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1. Next, it'll be Omar Estevez. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 offering. Now a flare out to left center. Lewis waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. No.
Your attention, please.
7th inning ready to roll. And stepping up as the shortstop, Kendall Samuel. First offering. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here it comes on 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
This one's down to 3rd.
Hold up here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to 3rd.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at 3rd.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel...
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kendall Samuel, singled in his last at-bat.
Samuel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
A dive, but he's back. Parsons leads off first with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Digging in will be Justin Yurchak. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
So now here is Jake Peter. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Jake Peter.
High in the air out to center field.
Come on, go home.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Digging in next, Jordan Gore. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Ball 4, take the
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Drillers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tejas Shah wins his 3rd of the season. Chandler Shepard was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Andrew Schwab hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. It's baseball on the show. And now here is Kendall Samuel. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the AB now. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next up is Kendall Samuel. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Michael Park struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Michael Park.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play. into the box. Malik Ziegler grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And not in time as the run scores.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In at the plate, Royce Lewis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up. Samuel is calling for it. And that's the third out. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits. No. Next to stand in is Kendall Samuel. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Samuel.
The 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Malik Ziegler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Samuel has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
3, out, 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-1. On the third inning.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Arkansas.
Henry Trujillo gets the call for game 1 of the series. Next, it'll be Kendall Samuel. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Samuel.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
Take your base. Three.
So now into the box is Kendall Samuel. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Striding forward now is the DH, Julio Rodriguez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Next to hit, Kendall Samuel. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swinging a soft liner. Oh, beautiful dive. Great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play. So now to the plate, Rangel Rebello. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Samuel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Carlos Rincon. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Carlos Rincon.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Keep going. 3. 4. Take your base. 3.
And now Kendall Samuel. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him off balance there as he reaches for 1 and grounds it to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box, Rangel Rebello. He grounded out last time up. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Samuel stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Starting to run out of innings here.
3, 3, out, 3, out, 3,
Your attention, please.
Stepping in once again is Kendall Samuel. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Henry Trujillo wins his 3rd of the season. Josiah Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. We've got baseball on the show. And stepping in, Kendall Samuel.
Batting second, the shortstop.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Samuel.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll.
Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
3, 3.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
3, 0, 3, 3, out.
So stepping in is Kendall Samuel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone. And he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Here now the 2-2. Runners off for second. Skied into very shallow right. Thomas will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Carlos Rincon.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, get your pitch, see through. Let's go.
He's running, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Next up, Justin Yurchak. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looped over toward first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
He's out. 3.
So here is Kendall Samuel, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Oh, double play ball to second.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
6,
Pick it up.
3. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
Out. 3.
Your attention, please.
And now in the box, Kendall Samuel.
Kendall.
First delivery to him. Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, hold
and
on,
that's
right
through
here,
into
right
right
here,
field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So another run is across to score. It's now a 5-run inning for these guys. But that's nothing new as we take a look at the league leaders in terms of runs scored. And they currently sit second in the AA Central in that department. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back.
And they get him trying to swipe a base. Now at the plate, Kendall Samuel. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Samuel.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Kokel, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
He's out. That's ball 4.
Striding in is Dylan Thomas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to...
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tulsa Drillers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Solbach earns the win, his second. Rafael Lopez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. This has been...
Another look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional career. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what do you make of his work so far?
He's been really impressive to me. And look, we knew this guy had talent. I mean, obviously, you have to have talent to get drafted. You have to have talent to get to AA. But, you know, the pitching's different in AA. At this point, it's not just guys who have stuff. They have guys who can have quality secondary pitches and throw them for strikes. So you can't just, you know, go up there, grip it and rip it and look for a mistake. And you could see this every day watching this guy. He's got a good approach at the plate. He's swinging at strikes. He's letting bad pitches go by. He's not getting fooled by off-speed pitches. He's got a plan at the plate, and he's executing it. You can see that this guy's clearly working hard every day to get better.
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game week. Up next, Kendall Samuel. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Popped up.
Right here, right here. Make the turn, find the ball.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate is Kendall Samuel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kendall Samuel.
From the stretch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Rincon blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Now at the plate here is Justin Yurchak. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Samuel, the runner at third with no outs. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Slide.
And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Ball 4, take the base.
At the plate now is Jansen Whitty. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Next to dig in, Kendall Samuel. And their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. Popped up. Rizzo is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So next to bat will be David Masters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
David Masters.
ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for one. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Stepping up is Kendall Samuel.
The shortstop, Kendall.
First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in next, Justin Yurchak. It was a two-run triple for him in his last AB. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now it'll be Rangel Ravelo. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So the next to bat will be Omar Estevez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready now is Stevie Berman, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Stevie Berman.
Take a cut now. Get your cuts.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts.